Troll is now out on Netflix, and I'm very excited to give you guys my review for this movie. Be sure to leave a comment of what you thought about it if you've seen it, and as always, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into this review. In this movie, an ancient troll is awakened in a Norwegian mountain, and a ragtag group of heroes have to come together and try and stop it from wreaking deadly havoc. Going into this movie, I knew basically nothing. I watched no trailers for this, didn't really look into it. All I saw was a photo from this movie of the trolls standing around some mountains, and that was enough to actually get me excited for this. So I went in to watch it, hoping to get something fun but also unique, not like all the other monster disaster movies we get. I was hoping, because it was Norwegian and not taking place in the big Hollywood blockbuster movies, that it would stand on its own. And for me, I found I had fun with this movie, but was still kind of disappointed because it really didn't stand out too much. The first act of this movie I thought was really good. I thought the setup for it was done very well. For me, the first act was definitely the strongest act. I enjoyed this setup. Once the troll has been essentially awakened, people are trying to figure out what's going on, and you just see like the arm, a bit of an outline of the troll from a video that somebody took, and then you get all these footprints and people have to go searching for it. And yeah, that part I thought was very exciting. There's a great scene as well with an elderly couple in their home, and they hear the footsteps of the troll, and I think it's like an earthquake or something because the house is shaking, and they have to go hide. And when they get out of their basement bunker, like half of their house has just been destroyed because the troll just walked right through it. I thought that was really cool. I enjoyed that scene, and everything sort of from the start mostly to when they really have their first encounter with the troll, when we get to see the whole thing. I thought that part of the movie was really good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed that setup. That scene where they found the troll I thought was really good, how it was sort of napping and it was blended in so they didn't see it, and then once they do find it, I thought it was handled very well. I enjoyed that. But there were parts of the first act that were definitely showing that it was going to be a pretty generic monster disaster movie, and it came very obvious in the second act that that's what this was going to be, and the third act just sort of continued that, and that's what really held this movie down for me, unfortunately, because I was hoping for something a bit more unique. And had I seen a trailer for this, maybe I wouldn't have had that expectation because I knew nothing about this. I just saw a photo of it. But yeah, I think that was partly on me for this disappointment, but it was still mostly fun. But like I said, there are a lot of cliches in this type of movie, and this movie is full of those cliches, from the characters to some of the plot points. The characters in this, I thought the actors all did a good job, but the characters themselves are pretty generic. You got this one guy who's a father who's sort of gone insane. People think he's gone insane, and he's crazy for having all these beliefs about the trolls existing and all this lore, and it turns out he's right. And he's also got an estranged relationship with his daughter, so you got that. And then you got all the military people who want to destroy this troll. First of all, they see what it is, but they don't believe it's a troll, even though there's no other explanation for what it is. That bothered me. But they're like, nope, definitely not a troll. And like a lot of movies like this, the military characters have this attitude that they have to destroy this troll because it's a threat, even though it doesn't really attack people unless it's attacked first. Sure, it destroys things because it's big and steps on things, but that's not officially attacking people. So you got that, and then you also got the other thing where the troll is not actually bad. You see it save a child and his father from a helicopter about to land on them. So you see he's kind of a good guy, just attacks when it's been attacked. So you got that. It's got a lot of those cliches from these monster disaster type movies. Even though this movie's got a lot of cliches with its characters and its overall story, and it's got some humor that just doesn't work for me, it was fairly entertaining still whenever the troll was on screen. First, I loved the design of the troll. I thought it looked great. The CGI used on it, I thought was very good. And I thought all the scenes it was in were very good. They were pretty exciting. They were usually action scenes, and I thought they're pretty good. And like I said, I really liked the build up to actually seeing the troll like in full scale for the first time, and that was in the first act. First act I thought was really good. It's just the second and third act, each one got a little weaker for me and more generic, but still I thought whenever the troll was on screen, it was fairly entertaining. So I could say I mostly enjoyed this movie. I was fairly entertained. I would give it a thumbs up, but I was still kind of disappointed just because I was hoping for something more unique, whereas this just felt like any other monster disaster movie just with a troll. So that was kind of unfortunate, but overall it was fairly fun still, I'd say. For me, I would give Troll a 67%. So those are my thoughts on this movie. If you guys have seen it, be sure to let me know what you thought about it. Maybe you had more fun with this movie, or maybe you didn't like it at all. Let me know what you thought, and be sure to stay tuned for some more reviews coming soon. And as always, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, take care everybody.